What's going on, IndyCar diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and how appropriate of me to review this next car because this guy literally just got done and flat out dominated the Texas race en route to his fourth career Texas win in his magnificent IndyCar Series career. I'm presenting you guys the GOAT of the current IndyCar Series right now, guys. We got to talk about Scotty D, guys. Scott Dixon in his 2020 PNC Bank Honda Dallara for Chip Ganassi Racing. Holy crap, man. The PNC Bank is back and better than ever, guys. Those of you guys who are a big fan of this livery are going to now witness this car in the 2020 diecast casting, which includes the aero screen. And holy grand, this diecast, man, is beautiful. I mean, the third year in a row we got ourselves a PNC diecast, and this is just magnificent, man. Absolutely magnificent. Greenlight Collectibles absolutely did it again with this diecast, as well as the packaging, man. I mean, look at that. I mean, that right there is the face of the of a freaking just of a GOAT. I mean, my God, this guy has practically done everything right in IndyCar, and we'll get to more about his stats in a second, guys, because this guy, man, he is just, whether you hate him or love him, you gotta respect how much he has accomplished in the IndyCar Series. But anyways, guys, without further ado, enough of me talking, let's go ahead and kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Scott Dixon PNC Bank 164 for 2020. Alrighty, guys, we have the diecast out of its box, and before getting started on this diecast review, like we do with all the IndyCar diecast reviews, let's look at the little trading card that comes with this. Very thin and flimsy trading card, but it is a good autograph item, and I'm sure the drivers will like it when we get back. I mean, see right there, that is a perfect blank space right there where the driver's autograph can go, just as long as Scott Dixon doesn't sign his own face, because that'd be pretty damn funny. But for all those guys, I absolutely love these cards. Absolutely amazing. Greenlight did a great job adding personality into the packaging, so that's awesome. I mean, Greenlight they've done a great job with the packaging designs over the last few years. I mean, the Indy 500 ones are always great, same with the championship ones, but these regular releases that we got for 2020, beautiful job, Greenlight. Shout out to Greenlight Collectibles, the official diecast supplier and maker of the IndyCar diecast, and they have been for quite a while, so gotta love that. But now back to the diecast, guys. I mean, absolutely beautiful and pretty iconic now, guys. I mean, the PNC Bank colors are back again, and you just can't complain about this guy. I mean, this guy is the GOAT of IndyCar right now. So far, this guy is right now the best current driver that we got in IndyCar. A five-time IndyCar Series champion. Oh my God, man. I mean, could you imagine this guy getting 6? I mean, that would be just amazing. I'm not the biggest Scott Dixon fan, but what he has accomplished, man, is just amazing. However, one thing I'm not liking is that paint chip right there on the nose. That's a big yikes right there, Greenlight Collectibles. But the aero screen on this looks pretty cool. It looks like it does got some scratch marks to it, but that's what you get with plastic. I mean, plastic does scratch, so... But, you know, that is disappointing. Nice little scratch mark right there. But back to more about me bragging about Scott Dixon. He is not my favorite IndyCar Series driver, but I know my good friend Lewis is absolutely going apeshit over this diecast review. Him being the big Ganassi fan and all. But, my God, guys, this car is just beautiful. He's also an Indy 500 champion as well from 2008. It still surprises me that this guy only won the Indy 500 once. He almost won the one in 2012, but then Dario and Sato passed him, and then the rest was history. And then survived that horrible vicious wreck from 2017's Indy 500. I mean, my God, that was just a horrifying wreck that Scott Dixon made out okay. I mean, I'm not going to talk more about that for respectful reasons, but my God, man, I love IndyCar, but holy crap, man, it is just a dangerous sport. But thankfully, we got the aero screen, and it looks like that's going to help add more safety innovations to the sport, which, you know, I'm already loving the aero screen, man. I mean, after seeing the aero screen live on television, it was a big success. It looks like there was no complaints about the car with the aero screen. It didn't look like it didn't really affect the cars that much. But Texas, on the other hand, man, that track is a freaking nightmare. I mean, it's a shame we're not going to have an exciting... I mean, the race was still good, but it was nowhere near as exciting as what we had in 2016 with that battle with Hinchcliffe and Rahal, man. I mean, Eddie Gostley has completely ruined Texas Motor Speedway, and don't get me started on that PJ1 stuff, man. I can sit and make this a rant review about the PJ1 crap that they put on Texas because it was just so slick for the Firestone tires. It worked well for the Goodyear tires, but as you guys know, Firestone is a different tire brand for the IndyCar series. So they weren't prepared for this, which I can't blame them because, God, it's, oh man, I mean, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that Texas race, guys, but you got to love and appreciate Scott Dixon, man. I mean, he was a big favorite to win that race, and he definitely performed. I mean, 4 Texas wins now. Absolutely incredible. After the last 2 years, he wrecked at Texas from Sato and Colton Herta. It's about time that Dixon finally got back to victory lane at this track. I mean, Dixon's been very quick on ovals, guys. Very, especially at the 500-mile ovals. Be on the lookout for this guy. He might get that second 500 champion, guys. But being third on the all-time wins list right behind AJ Foyt and Mario Andretti, this guy, man, this guy, man, I mean, 46 years old. I mean, I can't believe already how old he is. He's even older than Tony Kanaan. I mean, you got to love to appreciate this guy, whether you like it or not. But the PNC colors, man, if you love orange and blue, and if you're a big Broncos fan like my friend Lewis, you're going to love this diecast. It is beautiful and just absolutely breathtaking. And of course, they implemented the livery scheme with the aero screen, which I thought was really cool. It looks like the orange is a little more darker on the aero screen compared to the actual diecast, but oh well though. We do got some paint chips right there where we see the air inlets at, but whatever though. The silver rims are really cool. That's something they didn't put on the 2018 release. And they didn't even make a diecast, Scott Dixon diecast for 2017, which was odd. But hey, whatever though, guys. Definitely love the orange panel that we got, the orange trim right here, right for the engine cover. That really gives this car a lot more pizzazz, a lot more added detail in this diecast, I've noticed as well, which is really cool. Ironically, I don't see Scott Dixon's name on this. How could they? How can that put the GOAT's name on his own car? Oh, whatever though. Still was a beautiful diecast though. Really nice. Shout out to all my Scott Dixon fans out there who are watching this review. This one's for you guys. But now time to compare last year's version with this year's. And if you guys can notice that the coloring of this year's car is a lot more darker. I don't know why. I mean, the orange I thought was pretty iconic and very bright and vibrant in last year's, but for some odd reason, it's a lot more darker. And I don't think I like that. I mean, you guys know me. I love bright and vibrant colors. I mean, it does look. Oh yeah, it definitely looks pretty different. I'm like, it doesn't look too bad, but if you notice, I mean, I don't know. I think that's my only gripe about that, but it's still a nice diecast regardless, though. I just wish the orange was a lot more brighter, like they did in 2019. The 2019 one was perfect quality. That's something. I mean, Greenlight is kind of guilty with quality control issues as well. I'm not gonna say they are perfect with making diecast. All right. I mean, face it, nobody's making perfect of NASCAR diecast or IndyCar diecast. But we also see the exhaust ports right there. They are now colored chrome, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's if you already have last year's PNC car, I would get this as well because, as you guys know, I mean, this car, this is the debut year for the aero screens, so I highly suggest picking up every single diecast for this year. Whether you like them or not, guys, this is just a diecast to get. I mean, if you're an IndyCar fan, you got to have at least a Scott Dixon car in your collection. Whether it's his Target cars or his PNC Bank car, you got to have at least both of them at the most, all right? And to even flex even more, here's his championship car from 2018. I mean, back to what I said about the packaging design, guys. Beautiful. I mean, that is just beautiful job right there from Scott Dixon. Plus, there's also his 2015 car as well, autographed by Scott Dixon and his spotter as well. But enough of me flexing on the Scott Dixon diecast. I know my good friend Lewis is already getting jealous right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of the Scott Dixon 2020 PNC Bank Honda Dallara for Chip Ganassi Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR diecast reviews, what the heck are you waiting for, guys? Subscribe today so you guys stay up to date on my latest diecast reviews and many more. But tonight, guys, has been OBB, the diecast news guy, and I will catch you guys on another NASCAR diecast review, or in this case, an IndyCar diecast review for 2020.